Now, as we have done last time, okay, for trigonometry, I'm taking a revision again, right? For your trigonometric unit circle and how the standard angle works, right? And how the angle has taken. This is absolutely easy and understand. If you know the concept, it is very easy. If you don't know the concept, it will be very difficult. I'll show you some tricks and hacks also, but if you don't use, that is also okay. If you should know how to use the concept. That is very important. Okay, you make a document along with this, so at least you know exactly how it will work, right?
Yeah.
Now this is a unit circle. Now what unit circle means? What the unit circle means?
Just circle.
Unit circle. This is a unit circle, which you can see on my screen, right?
Yeah.
It's a unit circle. What the unit
Covers
circle?
all angles.
Sorry?
It covers all the angles, like
No.
from 0 to
So it
360.
No.
has radius of 1 unit.
Correct. It has a radius of
Oh,
1, right? 1 unit. It can be 1 meter, 1 centimeter, 1 unit, right? So radius is 1. Now why we have taken radius is 1?
Uh,
To
because
remove the radius part of it, right? Radius part of it. So now if you take any point, I've taken a first quadrant, they have taken a first quadrant, we'll take only first quadrant right now, right? Just to understand how it will work. Now you know trigonometric ratios, standard ratios you know, right? The
yeah,
three ratios we know. Which are the
yeah,
three ratios?
sine, cos, tan.
Correct. Okay. Now it has a certain ratio means it is one quantity divided by other quantity, you get whatever answer, that is called a ratio, right?
Yeah.
no.
Correct. So what is a ratio means? Now there is another significance also why taken as 1, right?
Yeah.
Because the sine and cos value oscillate between 1 and -1, -1 and 1, right?
Yeah.
It don't go beyond -1 and 1. So if you say sine of 1.01 also or 1 minus 1.01, you get a error, correct? You don't have any
Yes.
value for that, for sine and cos. So basically it goes oscillate between sine and -1 to 1 and 0 to 360 degree, correct? So that is a perfect way this is taken, right? Now this is a unit circle. They have given a complete 360 degree, and when you plot the graph, it is a horizontal graph, right? Which oscillate like this, right? Correct? It will show you like this graph. This is what you are seeing here. Your graph will look like this. Okay, I'll just show you here. Right? Just a brief idea. Okay, this will give you a line, horizontal line. This is 0 line. This is on this. They have an angle given, so it is 180. This is 360 here. This is 270, and this is 90. Correct? Here you have 1. So this is, I'm just drawing a brief line. This is -1, right? So it is -1, 1, and this is 0. So it starts from 0, it peaks at 90, then comes to 180, again 0, then goes to 270 like this, 270 like this, again -1, and goes to this. It complete one circle, complete one oscillation in this, and it will continue like this here. This is your sine. Okay, what the cos will look like? Cos will be exactly opposite of this. It gives a 45, it will give a 90, then it will give you peak below at this. Again, it meets here, okay, then 70, and then it make it a top here, right? So this is one is, and tangent rule is, it's a infinite graph, right? Okay, so it goes like this for every 90 days like this here. It goes like this and come like this. So it goes like this and like this, and this. It's a asymptote, right? Correct. So it will keep on going. And because every circle, more revolution you make, okay, there is a 360 multiple of 360. So when you have two revolutions, it is multiplied by 2. If it is 3, multiplied by 3. It is 4, it is 4, right? So it will keep on going. So it will be continuous graph like this, sine, okay? And then cos will be like this, okay? Clear? Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to understand this, why this picking here, why this is coming here, okay, I'll just show you how it is, right? This is a very simple thing. I'll explain you what is in terms of coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry we have done, right, already, right? So this is a unit circle. If I plot any point here, which is P comma Q, P is a point which has a coordinate of x, y. Any coordinate, okay, like we did in geometry, coordinate geometry, anywhere in 4 quadrant, any point will have one x coordinate and one y coordinate, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. So I've taken any one point for betterment. I just taken in the first quadrant, right? They've taken also in first quadrant. Now, when I say this x and y, what does it mean? And this is the origin. So it is taken. It is the origin from origin. It is a x distance, that is horizontal wire is a x distance, and vertical from this point here it is y. Clear?
Okay.
Are you understanding? Clear?
हाँ.
So when you take this becomes a rectangle, it is all 90 degree. Correct?
Yeah.
So this is y. This will also
Yeah.
become y. This is x. This will also become x. Right?
Yeah.
So we are not concerned, because then when I join the origin from the point, from the origin to that point, okay, I draw one horizontal line which is your distance from x-axis, which is y coordinate, and the horizontal line which is your distance of
Origin.
horizontal distance from y-axis, which is your x. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your distance from y-axis, or which is the origin, right? And this is distance from x-axis, which is y. Clear?
Hmm.
Now, because it is a unit circle, what is the sine theta says? Now, this angle, let it be theta. Theta is any angle. You can say A, you can say B, you can say C, you can do anything which variable is not used here. You can say alpha, beta, gamma, theta. This is all Greek words, right? It is how you have A, B, C, D, K, K, G, all this particular thing. It is a variable, right? It is an alphabet. Clear?
Yeah.
So, if I take this as a theta angle, okay. Now, one thing I told you, can you tell me what is this mean? Theta. Okay, I can create one here also, and I can create one triangle here also. Okay, I'll just create this triangle which I drawn earlier. Right. I can draw one triangle here also, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I can give this angle also as alpha, correct? There is some angle, right? It is making with another triangle, right? Which has also same coordinates, same distance, x and y. Then why don't we take this?
Because it's not making a angle with the x-axis.
Correct. One golden rule you have to remember, all the angles will always make a x-axis. Now, what is the logic behind it? Can anybody tell me the logic behind it? Why it is only with the x-axis, not with the other axis? Can you tell me? Why it is only with the x-axis? It's a scientific reason. Very simple.
Like,
Sir, can you repeat?
Why? और तेरा वीडियो क्यों बंद है?
सबका बंद है ना?
हाँ, बंद है.
अपने फोकस से तो हटा दिया, सबका बंद दिख रहा है.
फोकस से तो होता है कि मैं तो देखता हूँ ना, बाकी कोई नहीं देखता. मैं तो देख सकता हूँ तुम लोग को सबको.
मैं हटा दिया ना लेकिन फोकस से.
अरे फोकस हटा देते, लेकिन आई कैन सी यू, राइट? आई कैन सी एवरीबडी. यू कैन सी ओनली मी.
कर दिया.
तू सो गया बीच में तो?
मैं क्यों सोऊंगा?
क्यों सो? तो ह्यूमन है बेटा, थक गया, सो गया, नींद आ गई तो?
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा सब
है?
नहीं करता हूँ मैं.
क्या हो गया?
ये सब नहीं करता हूँ मैं.
नहीं, अरे मैं जानबूझ के थोड़ी करता है. ह्यूमन है, थक जाता है आदमी, नींद आ जाती है, उसमें क्या है? वी आर टेकिंग वेरी लेट नाइट. 8:45 हो गया. ठीक है. सो डिनर का टाइम है, भूख लगती है, नींद आती है, इसके लिए वीडियो ऑन रखने का. ठीक है. सो आई सी एग्जैक्टली व्हाई द फोकस. क्लियर? ठीक है. So what is the logic why the angles are made with only x-axis? Now I have done the angle of elevation also, angle of depression also, right? That time also, last class only I told you why we make only with the angle with the x-axis.
like it's the line of sight, but for that is for elevation depression.
No, no, but line of sight is correct. Why the line of sight? So whenever you see, कभी देखा है you go like this or you
Like
go like this?
horizontally we see.
Yes, so you always see like this, right? Sorry? Okay, your line of sight is always horizontal, right? Which is x-axis, right? So when I see this here, when I see this up or down, it angle ways means only with the x-axis, not with the. Anybody seeing this? कभी ऊपर देखे आसमान की तरफ देखे चल रहा है, गिर जाएगा बेचारा किधर, ठोक देगा किसी कार को, right? ठीक है. So basically your vision is always horizontal. So that particular thing is always made with the x-axis. All the angles, although they make an angle with y-axis also, but see when I see down, it also makes some angle with y-axis, right? But we
Yeah.
don't consider that.
We consider the one with line of sight.
Correct. Sahi jawab. Correct. Clear? So one golden rule: all the angles will made with all the x-axis. Although it will make the another angle with y-axis, we are least bothered about it because it has not give any significance, right? Clear? Whether it is the angle of elevation, angle of depression, even the angle of depression. Suppose I am here and you are at Burj Khalifa, right? So you always see horizontal, right? And when you say, hi, Ayana, Ayana will say somebody shouting. You will not be able to hear. But suppose I am speaking on mic, okay, louder. Then you say, oh, then you see down, who is there? Oh, is a Hiren Sir Master. How come he is in Dubai? Right? I did not bring him. Ayana, Ayana, how many times I told you? Take me along with your holidays. You don't take any time.
Yeah, I'll take.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that moment since last 3 years. Chalo, hoping for the best. Chalo. Okay. So when you see this, so you see down when you're looking up on this side and then you see down. So it is angle of depression. But at the same time, you're also looking as horizontal and then you look down. So that also with the normal, although it is not a ground level, you look at the normal and then you look down. Clear?
Yes.
Understood? So all the angles, why I'm repeating this? Because this you should not forget anytime. All the angles will be made with the x-axis. Clear? Okay, chalo. So I'll again open the book. Okay. Done? Okay. So with the unit circle, what will happen? This is y. It is distance from the x-axis. This point, distance from the x-axis, which is y. And this is distance from the y-axis, which is your x. From this point, right? It is this distance. Right? Because this is parallel and it's perpendicular to each other. It is a rectangle. So I can take this as x and this is y. Clear? So I made this triangle with the angle theta. It can be any acute angle right now. As of now, it is acute angle, correct? Then we'll see obtuse angle, how it will work, right? And the reflex angle also, we'll see how it will work, right? If I want to say sine theta, what is the sine theta ratio says?
Opposite upon
hypotenuse.
Right. Opposite upon
hypo.
hypotenuse. Sokatoa. Remember?
हाँ, Sokatoa.
Sokatoa. हाँ, ठीक है. It is adjacent upon hypotenuse and tan is
either sine or upon cos, or it can be opposite upon it.
upon. We'll say only opposite. Sine or cos will say it later on. There is no need, right?
Yeah.
So here what will get? Opposite what? Y?
Y upon x.
Y upon 1.
Oh, हाँ, sorry,
This
hypotenuse.
is x upon 1 and this is y upon x. Correct?
X.
Now this
Yes.
tan is immaterial right now. Okay? I'll tell you what exactly. But you remember this. If you remove this one, what do you get?
Y.
Very good. So sine theta will y, cos theta will be x, and tan theta will depend on both x and y. Clear?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, so okay, yeah, sine.
Understood?
Understood.
Now
Can
you know the coordinate geometry. Okay, you know the coordinate geometry. Here both are positive.
Yeah,
Here negative, positive. Here
negative.
negative, negative,
Negative.
and
Negative.
positive, negative. All are, first is what?
Positive.
Positive.
No. First is what? Out of these two, who is first? X or Y?
X.
Y X is first.
Because
Angles X से बनते हैं ना?
हाँ?
Angles we make from X axis ना?
अरे कुछ भी बोलता है.
आपने ही तो बोला अभी.
नहीं, वो तो है. लेकिन you can also write ना Y and X, right? You can always get a coordinate. Why this order is given? I told you one, remember, right?
because it's the domain.
है ऐसा, ये तो और घुसाओ अंदर डोमेन, सब अलग अलग है बेटा, सब जगह एक्स और वाई बहुत जगह यूज होता है. आई टोल्ड यू एक्स एंड वाई क्रोमोसोम, राइट?
हाँ.
हाँ.
Right? So always ladies first, remember?
हाँ.
X and Y is a boy and XX is a girl. So what we say? Ladies first, girls first, right?
Yeah.
श्रेष्ठ याद रख. ठीक है. So always girl first. So that is how do you remember why do X first and girl first, right? So X and Y is always right in the form of X and Y. Okay, even you write vector, it is always XY. Correct? ठीक है. Even if you say angle with the X, there are many reasons you can give to remember. But this is they given a format that first will be always X, second will be only Y, right? Clear? Now what it says here, when you say plus and plus, minus and plus, minus minus, plus and minus, correct? What does it mean? So what here, the X is positive, Y is positive. Here is X negative and Y positive. Here both are negative and here X positive, Y negative. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
From this x-axis, above is positive, below is negative. From y-axis, right is positive, left is negative. Clear?
Yeah.
Now see, if you use this, okay, this is your first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is your third quadrant, this is your fourth quadrant, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So we know which quadrant, what is positive, what is negative. Clear?
Yeah.
Now we have to map
Yes.
this with the sign ratios, right?
Yes.
Correct. So when you say first quadrant,
Huh.
okay, first quadrant what? Sign is positive or negative?
Positive.
Because it
Positive.
represents y. Wherever there will be y positive, sign will be positive. Whenever y will be negative, sign will be negative. Clear?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
So it is here x positive, y positive, and since 10 depends on x and y, since both are positive, it is a ratio or division between x and y. So positive divided by positive, you get a positive number, right? So here all are
are
positive,
positive.
right?
Oh.
In second quadrant, what do you have?
Sign.
Sign positive.
Sin positive, cos negative,
Positive.
Cos negative.
and 10
Negative.
because
Rest all are
negative,
negative.
positive divided by negative is negative. So here all sign. So what is it? All
Silver.
silver
Teacup.
Teacups.
tea cups. Now why tea cups? Here sign is negative, cos is negative. Since both are negative, 10 is positive.
Tan is positive.
Clear? Why 10 is positive? Because negative divided by negative become 10 positive. Clear?
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then fourth one is cos positive, sin
Cos
negative. So
positive.
obviously 10 will be negative. Correct? One negative and one positive. So sin will, cos will be, sorry, 10 will be negative.
Okay.
Correct?
Got it.
Understood? So y represent sin theta, cos represent, cos theta will represent x,
X.
and 10 will be combination of
Y
both.
upon.
Clear? Okay? Understood?
Yeah.
Now this theta, what is made here, this is all will make the same angle here with all the axes, all quadrants, right? It is a symmetry line. So here also it is theta, here also it is theta. So let me put some different color. So it will look something different. तो बहुत jumble हो जाएगा, right? So it will put a same angle here, same angle here, same angle here, right? So this will be again theta, this will be theta, this will be theta, right? So in respective quadrant, it will make the same angle what is made in the first quadrant, correct? Now if you see the sine, tan, cos or sine, cos or tan, this angle, whatever you take it, the value will be same. Suppose it is coming as 0.258, for example, right? It will be 0 for sine theta. It will be 0.258, 0.258, 0.258, 0.258. Now the angle will be different, right? The angle will be different. Now, for example, you take one angle, anything. Okay, chalo, take any odd angle. See, 30, 37, 38, something like this. Take any degree. I'm okay with
75.
75. चलो बहुत नहीं, इसके रिलेटेड लेंगे 75 भी तो कर, लेकिन इसके रिलेटेड सपोज वी से 35 डिग्री 36 डिग्री, राइट? सो चलो टेल मी साइन 36 इज व्हाट?
Sin 36.
0.5 something something.
0.
बेटा एग्जैक्टली 3-4 डेसिमल एग्जैक्ट चाहिए मेरे को,
0.5878.
तो 588, चलो ठीक है, करेक्ट?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Now the all angle has to be calculated from 0 degree, right? This is your 0 degree,
Hmm.
correct? Now this is 36, so this will be also 36, 36, 36, 36, right? This is 36, so this will be also 36, this will be also 36, and this will be also 36. Clear?
Yeah.
Now all the angles will be measured from, this is with the x-axis we have taken, right? All the 36 degrees. But all the angle will be measured from where?
From first quadrant.
X
From the
axis.
0 angle, 0 degree, right?
Ah.
So if I take it from here, what will give? This is my one angle. This is my second. So this is green. Green will not look. Okay. So I'll take some different color, pink. Okay. So this is one. This is second. This is third. And this will be fourth. Correct?
Yeah.
Now you tell me the angle. Okay. Now you tell me the angle.
So first is 36.
Sine. I'll just give you 0.588. 0.588, 0.588. All will have the same value. Only thing is the sign will change, right? Depending on the quadrant it is appearing, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now the exam will ask you, okay, theta is equal to 0. Okay, I'll just give you this. The question says 0 less than equal to theta less than equal to 360. So all are positive angles, right?
Yes.
Now, how the positive angle? See, if you see this, I have taken all the anti-clockwise. If you see the arrow, I have taken all the anti-clockwise. All the anti-clockwise angles are positive. And if I take this here, instead of going here all the way, I can also travel like this also, right?
Yeah.
This
It
is
is
much
0
easier,
minus
right?
something.
I can travel here, I can travel like this, right? It is much easier to than rather than going there all 180 degree plus, right?
Right.
But this will be negative angle, right?
This is anti-clockwise. No,
Anti-clockwise will be positive, and this will be, when you go clockwise, it is negative angle, correct?
Hmm.
Now let's forget about this thing. Okay, let's calculate the angle first. Okay, I've taken 136 degree. So what is this angle will be? In second quarter, what will be this angle?
So that will be 108 plus 36. So
108 plus 36.
because there are 230.
180
But
minus
why you want to do? Exactly. You know this 0, 90, 180, right? So you can say it is 180 minus 36, right?
Oh,
No
right.
doubt.
180 minus 36 will be 144, right?
Hmm.
किसका डाउट है?
Akshara.
हाँ बोल.
So, sir, if this is 36, so that means the bigger angle, which is 144, will be 36. So this angle is not 180, right?
Which one?
How did we get 180? Like,
Why
why
you want to
is
take
it?
180? Where is I want to measure everything from 0, right? This is my 0. This is my 90. This is my 180. This is 270. And this is 360, right?
Yeah.
All the angles to be measured from what? 0, right?
Yes.
So you measure this 36. Forget about this. First quadrant हो गया, खत्म करो उसको, right?
So, basically, this whole thing is 180, and then उसमें से you took 36.
क्योंकि ये 36 है ना? This is 36, right?
Yeah.
And I want to
Okay.
measure here this angle, right? So I know
Okay.
this is completely 360 or 180, and 180 minus 36, it is easier, right? To measure.
Yeah.
Because I know this is 36, right? So it is 180, so it is 144, right? Then you take this angle, which is again a 36, which is 180 plus 36, right? It is 216, right? It is sine 216, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Then you take the whole this thing till here. So which is 360 minus 36, right?
360 minus
360 minus 36, which will be what? 324, right?
Hmm.
Clear?
Yes.
Now this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant, correct?
Correct.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. This is 36 degree at first quadrant,
Yeah.
144 will be second quadrant, 216 will be third quadrant, and 324 will be fourth quadrant, right?
They won't.
Yes.
They won't be negative.
I am coming to darling. I'm just give you quadrant.
Okay.
अभी तो मैंने quadrant लिया नहीं, right? I just write down. Now when sign is negative, third and fourth, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Then
अब चेक
third and
करो.
fourth, हाँ.
यहाँ पे मैं माइनस डालता हूँ, यहाँ पे माइनस डालता हूँ, because third and fourth sign will be negative, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Check करो value. Now everybody check the, okay, Ayana and Akshara take from the top, Sesh and Tanvi take from the bottom. You check this two, and Ayana and Akshara check this two. Ayana has already 36 तो check किया है, 144 you have to check. Are you getting the same exact same value till 7, 8, whatever your calculator defines, right?
144 is the same. It's positive
Exactly
and
same,
0.
right? Even 36
Yeah.
and 144 exactly same till the last decimal point, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sesh and Tanvi, what are you getting?
Sine
Sir,
216.
negative same ही आ रहा है.
Negative
Same value, right?
0.587, हाँ.
Okay, now you check 36 and this first and fourth quadrant, one check for this and this. One you will get positive, one you will get negative. So you can compare the both values, positive and negative are the same value. Clear?
Yeah.
समझ में आया?
Yes.
हाँ.
Very good. अब I'll just open this. You will not be able to see, but I'll just take a screenshot. तो तुमको पीछे का गड़बड़ नहीं आएगा सब कुछ, right? Although you will not be able to see, but I can see, right? तो मैं तुमको screenshot दूंगा तो pure white पे आएगा एकदम, right? When I take the screenshot, it will be pure white. I'll just write sine 36 degree, sine 144, right? So I got this negative. अच्छा तुम्हारा यूनिट सर्कल नहीं आएगा, बट ठीक है, यूनिट सर्कल समझ जाना, ठीक है. मैं दोनों स्क्रीनशॉट भेजता हूँ तुमको with this thing and that thing, both. So at least both you can see. I kept it one white background, so you can see this, right? So I'm sending you this. One screenshot sent, and then I'll take this, which is with the unit circle. So at least you can compare both of them. If you can't read, you can check on the screenshot. Correct? Okay. Are the both screenshot are okay? Can I remove all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, समझ में आया?
Hmm.
So this is x coordinate represent cos theta and y coordinate represent sin theta. Correct? This is what I explain you, right?
Hmm.
Now what exactly you will get here? 120. You get minus because x represent cos and y represent by x is negative, and this is 120 angle. If you see this, which is cos of 60, which is 0.5, and root 3 upon 2, which is a standard angle, right? Clear?
Yeah.
Because sin is positive, you will get this. This is all they have given. Now what is the heck? Suppose you want to tell me, and this year it came in a calculated calculator one, right? it came as a calculator. I
Yeah.
was expecting this will come in a non-calculator with a standard angle. 30, 45, 60, all this angle will come in the non-calculator one, right? And they will ask you some value, right? Root 3 upon 2 or 1 upon 2 or 1 upon root 2 or something like this. And they will ask you, okay, find this angle for the sine, cos or tan, right? Depending on their value, root 3, 1 upon root 3 or 1 or whatever, right? But they ask in the calculator. If you get this in calculator, if you lose a single mark in this, there is no foolish person than you, right? Because there are so many things you can verify, so many things you can calculate, so many things. You cannot go wrong in this. There are 3-mark questions they usually ask, and you cannot go wrong. Suppose you don't know this, whatever I told you, right? Suppose you don't know why it is working with x-axis, you don't know the complete concept, you are completely blank, still you cannot lose mark in there. If you still lose, I'll tell you the trick. Okay. Now you know all the angles will be made with x-axis, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So suppose we say, okay, the question they ask you is, say cos, we have taken already sine, so we'll take cos theta is equal to, they will ask you something like this, cos theta minus 3 is equal to 1. Correct? They ask you something like this. Where
Cos theta upon 3 is equal to 1.
Cos theta minus 3 is equal to 1. And they give you 0 is less than equal to theta is equal to 360 degree. Find the two possible values of x or theta.
Oh, so cos theta is equal to 4.
Huh?
Will we take -3 to other side?
Very good. Correct.
Okay, so
So this is calci or
Cos
non?
inverse of 4.
Wait. Just करो. ठीक है.
so cos theta is equal to 4 is equal to cos inverse of 4.
Very good. Try
सर
करो.
नहीं आएगा वैल्यूज
Correct.
Oh yeah, because it's 4.
Imaginary.
तो तुम याद ही नहीं रख रहे हो जो सबसे पहले मैंने बताया था, right?
हाँ.
Okay, so now what will happen? They will put here 4 and this is 0. Correct? Now you work out.
So cos inverse of 1 only.
हैं? 1 कैसे हो गया?
Oh, that is 0 now.
हैं? तुमने सब कुछ चेंज किया ना वैसा, ऐसा क्या है?
So 4 cos. Oh wait.
43.94 something.
3 upon 4 cos
ना
inverse of
वो
4.
एंगल बाद में. पहले cos
Wait.
theta is equal to what?
Cos theta equals to 3 by 4.
Correct. So any value of angle which will give you 3 about, so theta will be equal to cos inverse of 3 upon 4, right? It is 0.75, right? Practically it should be
Yeah.
0.75, right?
No, it says 41.40.
I agree. But 3.4 is 0.75, right?
0.75.
Yeah,
Correct. So
Yeah.
theta will be different. Theta will be what? 43.41.
41.4.
0.41.
For 1. So we'll take 1 degree, no problem. Approximately you'll get the same thing, right?
Hmm.
Now you got this
Yes.
here as, this is 41.4, right?
Hmm.
Now you know 41.4 will be here.
Huh.
Yeah.
41.4 will be here. And 41.4 will be here. Right? It is a positive, correct?
Yeah.
It is positive value, right? So 1 you already got. Second you will get it in 4th quadrant, correct?
Hmm.
So it is 360.
Cos, no?
360 minus 41.4, right? So it will be
Yes.
318.6 degree, right? Check this. So it is 1, I got a 41.4, 318.6. Are you getting the same value? 0.75 or 0.499 something you will get. Or 0.75012 something. Either some little bit more or little bit less.
Cos of 318.
318.6, right?
0.7.
0.7501.
Correct. So I told you, no, 0.750121 something you will get, right? So it is 0.75 because I have rounded off the angle, right? if you take 41.41 something, whatever amount, right? You get near to 0.75, right? Clear? Or it will be 0.74999 something you get, right? It is
Yeah.
very near, approximately it is the same thing, right?
Hmm.
Now suppose you don't know which coordinate is positive, which coordinate is negative, you don't know anything. Nothing.
You enter it into the calci and check
Huh?
the sign.
Sahi jawab. But which one you should enter? That is the again thing, right? Which one you should
180
enter?
minus all four of them.
हाँ,
You'll use all four equations.
ये तो अगर तेरे को मालूम है ये सब तक करेगा, right?
Yeah.
Suppose it is something cos is negative, then what will happen? You get second and third, or sine is negative, you get negative angle. What will you do?
Negative.
Four.
You will get a negative angle. When you say, chalo, I'll give you something like this, right? Chalo, I'll give you same equation, sine theta plus 3 is equal to 0. So it will be theta is equal to sine inverse of minus 3 upon 4.
3.
Yeah.
Check this. You will get somewhere around 68 or 70 point, but it will be negative.
Minus 48.5.
48, correct. Sine theta, okay. So theta will be minus 48.6,
6.
right?
59.
It is 6 degree, right? It is getting a negative angle. अब negative angle तुम्हारे पास है नहीं. You are getting theta is equal to 0 to 60 degree, right?
Yeah.
So negative कैसे आएगा?
So it will be only positive.
Will
नहीं,
be
it is answer has to
360
be negative.
minus 360 minus 48.6.
करेक्ट. अगर नेगेटिव आ गया तो तुमको क्या करने का? कुछ नहीं करने का, राइट? बिकॉज यू नो ऑल द एंगल्स विल बी मेड विद द एक्स एक्सिस. सो आइदर 180 प्लस और माइनस थीटा और 360 माइनस थीटा, क्योंकि प्लस थीटा तो ऑलरेडी फर्स्ट में आ रहा है, राइट? बट इवन से प्लस और माइनस यू विल गेट ऑल दिस, all the points. This is only 4 combination what you have. You get one angle. Got it? You got one angle. Whatever it will, see, whatever you write this angle, it will be between 0 to 180. Sure. Okay. I'll give you something. Sorry, 0 to usually 90 only you will get, right? Whatever angle you will get, it will not get 120 or something like this, right?
Hmm.
Suppose you 90%, whatever you value you take it, it will be 0 to 90 will cut, right? It is negative or positive, but when you say cos of, chalo, I'll put you this cos of minus 8, 0.8. Cos inverse of minus 0.8 take. Just take. What you'll get? See.
143.13.
Correct. You are getting it more than 90. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct. This is, you'll get more than 90. This is only value where you get more than 90 degree. Why? Because it is second quadrant, right? Okay. So that time you have to struggle because you have to say 180 minus. But if you say 180 or 360 minus, you will get all the answers. Whatever angle you are getting, just do this and you will get all the two angles. They want only two angles, right? Because there is only one. There are only two angles. If you don't know quadrant, you don't know whatever. Okay. If you get whatever angle, you just do with plus and minus, you get multiple options. Wherever you get a positive or same value of this, which is given as minus 3 upon 4 or 3 upon 4, right? You just write this is the answer. Khatam.
Okay. And what
All the
about
four
non-calci paper?
नॉन कैल्सी में फिर तुमको ये करना पड़ेगा. नॉन कैल्सी यू शुड रिमेंबर. नॉन कैल्सी में दे विल गिव यू स्टैंडर्ड एंगल्स. सी बिफोर प्रीवियस टू दिस ईयर 25 के पहले वो टेंशन नहीं था बिकॉज यू आर नॉट हैविंग द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. करेक्ट? Now they've introduced the standard angle, right?
Yeah.
So previous to this, you did not had any standard angle.
Like sine theta.
टेंशन ही नहीं था. ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के अंदर दोनों के अंदर कैसे अलाउड ही था, दोनों पेपर के अंदर, राइट? Now graded marks 50% is without calcium, correct? So now you have to take extra care. You have to understand. तो ये concept अभी समझना बहुत जरूरी हो गया. If they ask you standard angle, for example, if I ask you a question like, you understood this? with calculation में तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा, राइट? बट सपोज इफ आई गिव यू वैल्यू समथिंग एज दिस √2 cos थीटा -1 और +1 इज इक्वल टू 0. चलो,
1 by root.
and I'll give you to be on
45.
the safer side, I'll give you this way, right? Positive. Start with a positive. ठीक है? So
45.
cos
45.
theta is equal to 1 upon √2, which is theta is equal to 45 degree. Now, is this
Yeah.
standard value?
Yes.
Correct? Is a standard value? Now what will happen? Now we should know the quadrant because you don't have a calci.
180 minus 45.
Hey,
No,
सही
no, 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 no. It's cos. Sorry. 360 minus 45.
सही जवाब. अब 360 minus 45 which is 315. चेक करो. Cos of 315 आ रहा है 1 upon √2 और 2 upon √2. This is same thing. अरे √2 upon 2, sorry.
0.707, so that is
फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट कर.
डेसिमल वैल्यू है वो उसका.
डेसिमल वैल्यू आएगा वो. यस.
वो उसका डेसिमल वैल्यू एग्जैक्ट है उस
हाँ.
√2
Root
अपॉन
2 by 2. Rationalize.
हाँ, rationalize, right.
it is 0.0, it's 1 divided by
It is same value you are getting, right?
yeah.
For
Yes.
this and this, are you getting the same thing?
Wait, cos of 45.
हाँ.
Same, exact same.
Yeah, same thing.
Correct?
Yes.
But what will happen? Cos and 45 and sin 45 is same, right? But what will happen? I'll just change this to sin. What will change?
180. Now it will be 180 minus 45.
If
Then
it is 360 minus, it will be negative then.
it will be 315 हो जाएगा ये. चेक करो. Sin 45 is the same thing.
Now
Sin
it's 135.
है ना?
Same thing in 135.
Correct? समझ में आया? Because it is second quadrant, right? Sin positive is second quadrant. Here A45, A45.
And if it is sin 315, it will be negative.
Negative, correct. If I say this minus 1 upon 2, then you get a
Negative.
here 45 and here you will get 45, which is sin 315 plus 225.
Okay.
चेक करो sin का 225 चेक करो, सेम वैल्यू नेगेटिव आएगा.
Because it is not in the
0.0.
quadrant.
यस, करेक्ट. समझ में आ गया बच्चा लोग?
Yeah.
करेक्ट. नाउ दिस इज आई टॉट यू अर्लियर आल्सो, लेकिन उस टाइम पे दिमाग में नहीं गया होगा. जब तुमने प्रैक्टिस किया तब तुमको समझ में यार ये तो कंफ्यूजन है, राइट? अब तुमको भूलेगा नहीं कभी है, राइट?
Yeah.
नाउ यू जस्ट हैव टू रिमेंबर यूनिट सर्कल, ऑल सिल्वर टीकप्स. बहुत जन अलग अलग बोलते हैं बट अपने को
All students trust Cambridge.
हाँ, तो ये सब बहुत अलग अलग, कुछ भी जो भी सेंटेंस बनाना क्या क्या फर्क पड़ता है, डजेंट मैटर. एज फार एज यू नो इट इज एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. ऑल साइन टेन एंड कॉस, दैट इज. और तुमको उससे जो भी लगना है, जो भी अच्छा लगता है लगाओ, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, राइट? क्लियर?
So, sometimes when you're calculating the second angle, you have to do that angle minus 180.
मैंने क्या बोला था? 180 प्लस और माइनस थीटा, वॉट एवर एंगल यू गेट, 360
Yeah.
प्लस और माइनस थीटा. जो भी तुम लोग करो ना, ये चार में से दो एंगल तुमको वो वैल्यू दे ही देगा जो तुमको चाहिएगा. इससे अलावा कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है. इन केस यू फॉरगेट एवरीथिंग, जस्ट ये याद रखो जो भी एंगल फर्स्ट आया उसको प्लस माइनस करो, उसकी जो पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव वैल्यू चेक करो, वो अपने आप आ जाएगा तेरे को.
Okay.
ठीक है? बट इसमें याद रखने जैसा है नहीं. आई डोंट वांट कि माय स्टूडेंट शुड डू दिस, अदर्स कैन डू इट, राइट? बट माय स्टूडेंट शुड नो एग्जैक्टली द कंसेप्ट कि व्हाई इट इज फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, व्हाई इट इज वाई इज इक्वल टू साइन थीटा, यूनिट सर्कल में कैसे आता है. ठीक है? Now, if you ask, honestly speaking, if you ask this na to many of the teachers, I am just be on the safer side. 60% of the teachers even don't know this. Okay, this is how unit circle works and this is how it is happening, right? So if you want to check this, you can check with the teachers. Okay, if you want to verify, to trust them. Okay, what exactly they will do it. Like whatever questions we have done, I told you it will not come in a board, right?
Yeah.
Just check with all the math teacher in your school. Okay, sir, ma'am, I want to do this, I want to do this. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? We have already done this class, right? But if they are able to solve this, able to say, then you can trust. In case of I am not available, you can trust that teacher.
Yeah.
But 80% teachers say, no, it is omitted. Don't worry, you don't have to do it. Correct? Because it is too tedious. We have taken three difficult one. We have taken the whole session, right? To explain it, we have done it in three different ways. So although we have almost on the average, we have solved 10 to 12 questions because we have solved all the questions which are difficult one, pentagon and circle and all that, right? Hexagon wala. Correct? We have solved in three different ways, right?
Yeah.
All the possible ways. But I told you it will not come. But it is solved also, right? So if there's somebody, a teacher in your school, wherever, if they are able to solve that, okay, then you can trust that this is a good teacher. You can trust them, whatever opinion they will give you, you will say. And 80% will say, no, it is omit, don't worry, you don't have to do it.
Also,
Check karo, एक बार check कर लो. You will get a clear idea what kind of things you have to learn, right? And whom you can trust, right? So whenever you this, I say, even you don't trust me, whatever I say, you should always get it verified. Today the internet world, right? If I say bluff something, right? You should always write down. If you have doubt, you can clarify. You still have a doubt, get it verified from the internet. Spend some time, do some research. It will build your trust. I am not saying I am 100% always accurate all the time. I may also make a mistake, but you should always have a trust factor. Okay, what exactly you do? Always if you want to be a good student, you should always go and verify. Do your own study as well. Apart from what I'm teaching, right? I'll tell you all the tricks, all the hacks, whatever you have to do it, right? Because I've done so many times, so many years I've done this. Okay, so I can give you all the hacks. Now see, can you see this? I give you this, right? This is we have plotted. We have start of the lecture, right? So this is 1 and this is -1. Correct? See, it cannot go beyond this. It is exactly meeting at 180. This is exactly 90. If I see on the top, it will be exactly 90. This is exactly 270. Correct? It will match. Similarly, for cos also, the high value will be exactly 90 degree. This is at -1. Correct? If you see here, it will be 180. And this is 360 here. Right? Clear?
Yes.
And that time also we did 2 sine theta, amplitude and period, right?
Yeah.
So this is normal period. For sine theta, it can be 2 theta, it can theta divided by 2, it can be 3 theta, it can theta divided by 2. It can be 2 sine theta, it can be 2 sine theta divided by 3, whatever combination you can come. But you should know, the period will work, sine के बाद जो आता है, it will be period, and amplitude, sine के पहले जो आता है, which will give you period, right? Sorry, amplitude. The height will be decided by, because it is something like this, you can consider this as a 1, this graph is 1 sine 1 theta, right? The moment this coefficient changes, the amplitude and period will change. Clear?
आगे वाला अगर 1 sin थीटा की जगह 2 sin थीटा हो गया तो ये change होगा।
amplitude तो बहुत simple है, because it will, the moment you multiply, it is same multiplication, it will go directly 2 times, ऐसे.
हाँ।
Correct?
और पीरियड के लिए ये 2 हो जाएगा।
पीरियड के लिए उल्टा होता है, पीरियड के लिए उल्टा होता है। 2 थीटा होगा तो it will compress, and theta divided by 2 it will expand, because this is 2 theta should equal to 360 degree, so it is theta will be 180. So 180 के अंदर ही तुम्हारा ये खत्म हो जाएगा. It will be go like this, like this, like this, और यहाँ पे 180 पे खत्म हो जाएगा. Correct? When you say theta divided by 2, which will become 720. So it will go, the complete cycle will be, ये it will half आएगा, यहाँ पे वापस जाएगा और ये पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा ऐसा. So it will be total 720 here, right? ठीक है. But I think अयाना को आएगा, इंटरनेशनल मैथ में है, एक्सटेंड मैथ में नहीं है, but they can ask also. ठीक है. So you should know what is period and amplitude. ठीक है. So this is 180 minus C. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Now note the following. Now if you see the reading, you have not given anything. What is the explanation, right? They have not given any quadrant. Can you see this? Quadrant का कुछ उसने explanation नहीं दिया है. यहाँ पे दिया है कुछ उसने नहीं
No.
दिया है, right? They have given this one. Now here directly note the following. 150 क्यों है? Because of the general rule. कौन सा जनरल रूल? We don't know. जनरल रूल यहाँ पे बना है. Did they give any general rule here? नहीं है, right?
उधर लिखा है,
हाँ,
टेबल में ही डाल दिया.
टेबल में डाले, लेकिन कौन सा जनरल रूल? इफ यू सी व्हाट इज जनरल रूल, इफ यू फाइंड ऑन इंटरनेट भी जनरल रूल नहीं मिलेगा तुमको, करेक्ट? बिकॉज ऑफ द कौन सा जनरल रूल दे डोंट नो. 10 का ये बताया था मैंने, करेक्ट? इट्स द asymptote ग्राफ. क्लियर? इट विल गो लाइक दिस बिकॉज दिस इज 0, राइट? सो हियर 1, कैन यू सी दिस 0.6 यहाँ पे? व्हाई यू गेट टू वैल्यूज? कैन यू सी दिस? व्हाई यू गेट टू वैल्यूज? Because here the value cuts the graph at two different places, right? If you see this, whatever value you have, I'll just show you this. This is also, this is the whole
So,
graph.
sir, when we're giving the second value, does it always have to be positive or we can give a negative one also?
नहीं नहीं, उसने see depending on that, उसने क्या पूछा है? They've asked you what? They ask you sin theta will be equal to -1/4, for example, right? So it is always 1/4 will be either 0.25. It will be like this. It will be two values here, right? It will be, both will be negative only.
Okay.
Correct. So it is something sign value you are getting, positive or negative. Suppose sin 0.6. So you will get two values here, right?
साइन थीटा इज 0.6 आया तो फिर दो
हाँ
वैल्यू रहेगा 0.6
हाँ,
का.
दो वैल्यू आएगा ना, दो वैल्यू कभी भी आएगा, एक्सेप्ट द 90 और 270. दो वैल्यू आएगा हमेशा उसका. इनफैक्ट साइन का तो तीन वैल्यू आता है. साइन 0 लगाओगे ना, साइन 0 इज इक्वल टू 0, साइन 180 ऑल्सो 0, साइन 360 ऑल्सो 0, क्योंकि एक ही पॉइंट है जो दो बार कट होता है. ओनली फॉर साइन इट विल कम लाइक दिस, ओनली फॉर साइन, करेक्ट? क्योंकि एग्जैक्ट एंगल है.
कोसाइन पे नहीं आएगा.
कोसाइन में नहीं आया, कोसाइन में है ना, ये 0 पे एक आया और 360 पे एक आया, खत्म. तीन वैल्यू नहीं आएगा उसका. साइन में तीन वैल्यू आता है, 1 2 3. दैट इज ओनली फॉर 0, और किस पे नहीं आएगा, राइट? अंडरस्टूड? मजा आया?
हाँ.
पार्टी दो.
हम्म.
ठीक है. नाउ यू नो दिस, नाउ एक्चुअली नो व्हाई sin x इज माइनस sin x. यहाँ पे आएगा Q30 होता है, कहाँ पे होता है, किस वजह से होता है, राइट? क्लियर?
Yeah.
ठीक है, चलो गुड. ये देखो यहाँ पे आया दो वैल्यू, कॉस की वैल्यू भी यहाँ पे दो आ रहा, राइट? नाउ दिस इज सी, दे हैव गिवन, दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट दे आस्क. नाउ दिस इज वेरी सिंपल, दे हैव गिवन cos थीटा इक्वल टू 0.8. बहुत सिंपल दिया है, राइट? ऐसा कभी नहीं पूछते वो लोग. ठीक है, बहुत लीनियंट आ गया, एकदम दयालु टीचर तो पूछेगा, अदरवाइज दे विल आस्क यू ओनली दिस.
क्या?
ऐसा वाला पूछेंगे, दे विल आस्क लाइक दिस ओनली. तो वी हैव टू फर्स्ट सिंप्लीफाई, वी हैव टू मेक अ थीटा एज अ सब्जेक्ट, उसके बाद करना पड़ेगा, राइट? तो पहले उसे टेन थीटा बनाया, टेन थीटा टेन इनवर्स बनाया, फिर ये एंगल है देखो माइनस आया है ना, -44 डिग्री, मतलब यहाँ पे आएगा, राइट? सो विल गेट दिस एंगल एंड दिस एंगल. 10 minus will be in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant, right? तो ये क्या करता है, उसका सबसे नजदीक का जो एंगल बनता है वो बनाता है वो, राइट? इट विल गिव यू ऑल द नियरेस्ट एंगल व्हाट दे कैन मेक. सो यूजुअली दैट इज आई थिंक ओनली कॉस के लिए क्यों आता है मालूम है? 120 के ऊपर, 90 के ऊपर, बिकॉज उसका नजदीक का कॉस जब नेगेटिव होगा तो एक यहाँ पे होगा और एक यहाँ पे होगा, राइट? सो यूजुअली दे प्रीफर पॉजिटिव. दोनों एंगल सेम है, but this is negative and this is positive, correct? Second
But
and third
same
quadrant.
value.
For same value, yes. For cos is negative, suppose cos theta is some negative value, it will be second and third quadrant, right? Yes or no? बराबर है? तुम
Yeah.
कोई भी ले लो, कोई भी पॉजिटिव ले लो. पॉजिटिव में 1 and 4 है तो 90 के नीचे आ जाएगा, करेक्ट? पॉजिटिव में कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. लेट्स चेक साइन का नेगेटिव, साइन थीटा नेगेटिव क्या होएगा? It will be one is this quadrant, one is this quadrant, right? So here it is very clear to him, right? So it is less than 90, नेगेटिव 90 आएगा, लेकिन लेस देन 90 आएगा ना, करेक्ट? नेगेटिव में आएगा, बिटवीन -90 टू 0 के अंदर आएगा, राइट? इट विल बी नेगेटिव ओनली, बट इट विल बी लेस, द क्वांटिटी विल बी लेस देन 90. 10 करेगा तो 10 में क्या होगा? 10 पॉजिटिव विल बी हियर एंड 1 विल बी फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, तो इट इज लेस देन 90. सेकंड क्या होगा? एक यहाँ पे आएगा और एक फोर्थ में आएगा, बट फोर्थ वाला न्यूमेरिकल छोटा है ना, नेगेटिव है लेकिन न्यूमेरिकल छोटा है, राइट? करेक्ट. सो इसीलिए ओनली इन कॉस नेगेटिव यू विल गेट मोर देन 90 डिग्री. ट्राई करना, एक बार ट्राई करो यार, बहुत तुम्हारे पास डेस्मोस है, कैल्सी है, नेगेटिव है, पॉजिटिव है, कुछ भी वैल्यू देखो, डाको, सबके साथ ट्राई करो, मजा आएगा. तुमको कौन सा अपने हाथ से कैलकुलेट करने का, कैल्सी तो टैग करने का, राइट?
सर लेकिन साइन और कॉस का एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू कैसे पता चलता?
मतलब
जैसे अभी साइन 63 डाल दिया मान लो, उसका एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू कैल्सी को कैसे पता?
उसका एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू है ही नहीं, वही रेशनल नंबर है.
तो जो भी जितने भी डेसिमल तक आता है वो कैसे निकालते?
लॉगरिथम से. लॉग आता है तेरे को?
नहीं
हमारे पास तो
पता आता।
वी हैव डन इन अ लॉग दिस थिंग, राइट? चलो तूने पूछ ही लिया. आईजी तो अभी आया ना. आईजी तो मेरी इंजीनियरिंग खत्म करने के बाद, आई थिंक 15 साल के बाद इंडिया में आया आईजी बोर्ड. वी हैव यूज कैलकुलेटर इन द इंजीनियरिंग डायरेक्टली. हमारे तरफ तो 10th 11 में. अक्षरा कुछ डाउट है?
नहीं, वो 10.1 बी में जो डाउट था।
तेरा डाउट कभी खत्म नहीं होएगा, मैं इतना डिटेल में सिखाता हूँ फिर भी तेरे डाउट.
बहुत कंफ्यूजन था इस
अरे
टॉपिक
करने
में।
करता हूँ, ठीक है. तो हमारे टाइम पे कैलकुलेटर रहता, तो हमारे पास ना लॉग बुक दे देते हम लोग ऐसा.
लो
दिस लॉग बुक, लॉग बुक बोलते थे उसके अंदर. साइन कॉस टेन का, रूट का, सबका, √3, √4, √5. साइन का तुम तो अभी खाली डिग्री पूछते हो, हमारी डिग्री बट मिनट्स भी आता था. ये तुम पॉइंट बोलते हो ना, सो हियर दैट मिनट्स. ओके, व्हेन इज दैट एंगल इज रिटन इन 1 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 60 मिनट्स एंड 1 मिनट इज 60 सेकंड. वो वाला सेकंड नहीं, टाइम वाला नहीं है, डिग्री का अलग है. तुमको मालूम है साइन कॉस टेन टिग्नोमेट्री यूज कहाँ होता है?
एविएशन और वो
एंगल्स
सब।
में।
हाँ.
Where?
प्राइम मेरिडियन मेरिडियन सब में क्या फिर लगता है?
हाँ ठीक है, तो ये सारी जगह साइंटिस्ट सब यूज करते हैं कि कौन सी डिग्री में घुमाना ना. इट इज वेरी एक्यूरेट वन. ठीक है, चलो अक्षरा का डाउट लेते, नहीं अक्षरा को नींद नहीं आएगी रात को आज.
Sir, like after her doubt, so basically in
इतना
school,
धीरे धीरे बोलते हो, जोर से बोलो यार.
in school we had a question, we solved a question related to this only. So उसमें there कुछ inclination का था, पानी in a container. I'll send it. I have the photo. I'll just
ये बात
send.
रख के क्या करेगी, अच्छा डालेगी?
I'll send the doubt
अरे
now.
पहले ही डाल देने का ना. पहले मैंने अभी क्या किया, मैंने पहले डाउट लिया, राइट?
नहीं, हाँ वो that was for different, no, but this topic के लिए था.
क्या तेरे को डाल के सी. व्हाट इज योर जॉब? व्हाट इज
तो
योर जॉब? टू पोस्ट द डाउट. कैसे सोल्व करने का मेरा काम है. व्हाई यू सी माई कंफर्ट? आई सी योर कंफर्ट? नहीं ना, मैं असाइनमेंट देता हूँ, तुमको करना पड़ता है ना. डू आई थिंक नहीं 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 अक्षरा, अरे आया ना बेचारी, उसका ये है, वो सिंगापुर घूमने जा रही है, दुबई घूमने जाएगी, बाद में कर देगी. है शी एज सी ए, शी एज एफ ए. मैं देखता हूँ क्या, आई डोंट केयर. मेरे को मेरा काम खत्म करना चाहिए. तुम रात को 2 बजे जागो या सुबह 5 बजे उठो, आई डोंट केयर.
ओके.
आई एम सच ए ब्रूटल मैन, यू शुड डू दिस सेम थिंग. तुमको तो दुश्मन निकालनी मेरे ऊपर.
हाँ, ओके ओके.
और डाउट भेजो, और डाउट भेजो, और डाउट भेजो, है ना. सर को देखता हूँ परेशान करते हो, जितना परेशान करते तो करो, देखते हैं कौन हारता
ओके.
है ना. ठीक है. भेजो. चलो अक्षरा का, अक्षरा बोल, तू फटाफट तब तक भेज ले. आया ना, मेक श्योर दैट मैं 1.5 आवर से ज्यादा जाता हूँ और 2 घंटे का क्लास मैंने करा दी.
अरे
अरे यार, अभी उसको पूरा
10
भेज जल्दी.
10.1 बी में the
बी में
I had a problem with solving for angles which are above 180,
वेरी गुड.
like 11 and 19.
ये वाला
हाँ, यही वाला
वेरी गुड. अब
11
ये
and
बनाओ.
19.
सी, अभी जो मैंने तुमको सिखाया वही बनाओ. आज मैं सॉल्व नहीं करूंगा तेरा डाउट, राइट? आई विल नॉट सॉल्व योर डाउट. ठीक है. You should say 210 किधर बनता है? कौन से quadrant?
210 will be in the third quadrant.
Very good. X axis से कितना एंगल बनाएगा? 30.
Yeah.
तो sin 30 आ गया. Sin 30 is what? Half.
But how did you get 30?
अरे
That's the
210 है ना बेटा, 180. यहाँ से एंगल कहाँ से मेजर करते हैं? 0 डिग्री से, राइट?
yeah.
180
Yeah, I
माइनस
got it. So then in that case, to find that value, you still have to do 210 minus 180.
210 minus 180. अरे तेरे को करना है ना ये x axis. 180 is gone, right? You have to check in
Yeah.
which quadrant it comes in the x axis, right?
Yes.
So angle has to be less than 90, right? Correct.
हाँ.
Because standard value तेरे पास 0 to 90 का ही है. You have only either 3 values, 30, 45, 60 standard value के लिए, right? So you should
Yeah.
get either of these 3 values standard के लिए, or at the most 0 and 90. वो rarely they ask. They don't ask 0 and 90. उनके पास है ही नहीं वो value, right? They still have to
Okay.
measure, right? Correct. So you should get
Yes.
out of these 3 angles, 1 angle आना चाहिए, right? So make that angle. तुम्हारा जो angle है उसमें plot कर दो, right? And minus 180 या 360 से minus करो, देख लो कितना angle आता है, right?
And what if it was something like something about 270 in the fourth quadrant?
बता कहाँ पर है? 315.
इधर नहीं है लेकिन like what if it
अरे
they
315
ask
fourth
something which
quadrant है
is in
ना?
the fourth one?
ये fourth quadrant
Yeah.
है, ये fourth quadrant है, ये fourth quadrant है, ये fourth quadrant है. कितने चाहिए तेरे को fourth quadrant? ये fourth quadrant है.
तो then how will we solve like sin 315?
हाँ, sin 315. अभी मैंने आज बताया, अभी तो बताया मैंने तेरे को आज की क्लास
360
में.
minus 315.
315 किधर आएगा फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट में?
नहीं आएगा.
इज द फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट 270 और 360, राइट?
Yes.
चेक करो एक्स एक्सिस के साथ कितना एंगल ये लाइक बनेगा. यहाँ पे क्या होएगा? 360 minus 315. इट इज 45 डिग्री. 45 इज 1/√2. कौन सा है? साइन है? नहीं, कौन सा है? साइन है. हाँ साइन है, तो क्या आएगा? माइनस आएगा. फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट. आज का रिकॉर्डिंग चेक करो. गुड दैट आई हैव रिकॉर्डेड दिस क्लास, राइट? आज का रिकॉर्डिंग चेक करो, एक एक चीज करो कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में आता है, राइट? एंड डिसाइड ऑन दिस, यू विल गेट एन आइडिया.
तो
इसमें ऐसा कुछ नहीं जो मैंने नहीं बताया.
what you got is उसमें तो when I calculate again the exact value में there's a sign का difference like one is plus and one is minus.
कौन सा? 315 में?
Yeah, 315 itself is minus √2 by 2 and 45
माइनस 1/√2 और 2 √2/2.
and sin 45 is
45
√2 upon
तो
2.
आई वांटेड सम डिग्री, राइट? इट इज पॉजिटिव, इट इज
Yes.
ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव, बट आई वांट टू सी दिस एंगल ना. एक्स एक्सिस क्या बना रहा है? 45 बना रहा है, राइट?
Yes.
This is negative 45 and this you want to this 315 is this, so it has to be
Okay.
negative.
So that's what they want.
हाँ करेक्ट. तो उसमें क्या बोल रहा है? उसमें मना क्या है उसमें? सपोज यू वांट टू सी दिस, ओके. नाउ व्हाट दे वांट, फाइंड द एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ दिस, राइट? एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू इज the standard angles. Obviously it has to be all standard angles, right? So it will be in the
Yes.
third form, right? You just check this. Good. नेक्स्ट क्लास ना मैं तुमको ये सब पूछूंगा एग्जैक्टली. ये प्रिपेयर करके आना सब लोग. I'll ask you different way. They ask you the exact value. I'll ask you the exact this thing, right? I'll ask you this. जो उन्होंने पूछा है ना, suppose if I ask you this, ये भी मैंने कराया ना, तो I'll ask you sin 315 is equal to sine of what? Plus or minus sine of theta. Find theta and find plus or minus. I'll tell you this.
Sin 315 is equal to
sin 315, ये तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन है, राइट?
plus or minus sin theta. अच्छा.
This is my answer. I want answer in this format. Sine of where theta is 0 और 90 के बीच में होना चाहिए.
So minus sin
negative
45.
sin theta and 45.
तो माइनस
So
प्लस और माइनस होना
45.
चाहिए ना.
-45.
माइनस
या माइनस
45,
साइन 45।
करेक्ट। तो मेरे को ये प्लस और माइनस चाहिए होगा और मेरे को एंगल चाहिए होगा, राइट। करो। ये 21 सबको पूछने वाला हूँ थर्सडे को।
For all we have to do plus or minus.
ऑल, इसका वैल्यू तो उससे क्या पूछा है, एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू मांगा है।
हाँ.
हाँ
अलोंग विद दिस आई वांट दिस एज वेल, बाजू में वो भी करके रखना। तो व्हेन आई
वो मेरा
आस्क,
खत्म कर दिया मैंने।
हाँ तो बाजू में है ना
हाँ मैंने
जगह, बाजू में जगह होगा ना मेरी जान।
नहीं है, मैं
क्यों
वैसे ही लिख दिया।
इतना इतना कंजेशन लिखा।
काय नको खाती तन्वी, तुला काय कळत नाही जरा पण.
क्या हो गया तन्वी,
हाँ, कुछ नहीं कुछ
तू यार मेरे क्लास में यार, तो फिर बाहर बात कर।
नहीं नहीं
इतना क्या इंपॉर्टेंट था,
कुछ नहीं था कुछ.
किसके साथ था।
इनको कुछ मासी बोल रही थी इसलिए.
हाँ,
वो कुछ मासी बोल रही थी इसलिए.
फोन दे देना उनको।
नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं थी.
ठीक है, क्लियर। शेष फोटो भेज, तूने कितना कंजर दिखाते, तेरे को ये खाली एक वैल्यू लिखने का जगह नहीं है, इतना वैल्यू लिखने का जगह।
अभी दिखा देता हूँ, मेरा बुक इधर ही है।
बुक उधर ने ऐसे नहीं देखा है, फोटो भेज। मैं भी देखो ना, तू इतना कितना कंजूसी यूज करता है मुंबई में रह के। जगह का वैल्यू है, लेकिन इतना तो नहीं कि साइन थीटा ले लेता है, कॉस थीटा ने माइनस। मतलब इफ यू कैन राइट 5 कैरेक्टर्स, इफ यू आर सो कंजस्टेड, तो फिर मैं चेक ही नहीं करूंगा उसको। अगर तू सिर्फ इतना नहीं लिख सकता यहाँ पे, 5 से 6 कैरेक्टर हर एक उसके अंदर, तो मैं देखूंगा। तेरे को फोटो भेज, सब ग्रुप में भेज, सब लोग को देखने दे। और तेरे को
रुक
चाहिए
जा,
तो नोटबुक में गिफ्ट कर
ये
दूंगा
देखो,
भेज, राइट। 1 2 3 तेरे को जितने चाहिए, बिंदास दिल खोल के
ये
लिख।
देखो।
क्या है देखो, मैं इधर देखने वाला नहीं हूँ। मैं फोटो भेज तू, मैं वीडियो पे देखूंगा ही नहीं, ठीक है। अयाना तूने भेजा,
Yeah,
क्या भेजा।
I sent उसका the last question I had doubt in 18th.
हाँ, वेरी गुड। तो क्या पूछा है उसने। The diagram shows the cross section of a rectangular fish tank. When AB is inclined 40 degree, the water just come up to the A. The tank is then lower to BC. BC. Okay. Tank is then lowered so that BC horizontal. BC is horizontal. अच्छा, okay. What is the depth of the water? अरे क्या प्रॉब्लम है इसमें।
Like, what will we what will we do here?
हाँ, क्या करना है तेरे को।
तो BCV में
एरिया
corres
फाइंड करना पड़ेगा ना, एरिया।
वॉल्यूम
हाँ,
ये
वॉल्यूम
वॉल्यूम
तो फाइंड कर, तभी तो हाइट मिलेगा तेरे को।
हाँ तो वॉल्यूम होगा ना भाई एरिया.
हाँ
It's water, so from volume if we find.
हाँ, वेरी गुड। इसका क्रॉस सेक्शन तेरे को रेक्टेंगल, तेरे को डेप्थ दिया है क्या उसका।
Okay, हाँ so area.
नहीं नहीं, डेप्थ दिया है तेरे को।
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
है,
हम्म,
दे गिवन अ डेप्थ।
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
नहीं फिर।
Okay, so then
अगर तू धीरे से हाथों से ये करेगा तो तेरा सा ब्रेसलेट
45 into 30. नहीं नहीं.
नहीं नहीं, अभी तो बहुत है बेटा। इसमें तो ये ट्रेपिजियम है, दिस इज ट्रेपिजियम, राइट।
हाँ या
इट इज ट्रेपिजियम ना, ये पैरेलल है, राइट।
या
ये 90 डिग्री है और ये नॉन पैरेलल साइड है, राइट।
हाँ so how will we find area?
तो फाइंड करो तुम लोग, यू शुड नो दिस। ये कितना है, ये कितना है, यहाँ पे ये स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यू नहीं है, कैलकुलेटर अलाउड है। यहाँ 45 दिया तो ये भी 45, राइट।
हम्म
अब देखो, हिंट तो दे दिया मैंने तुमको।
45 is there.
आई गिव यू हिंट ऑलरेडी। ये 45, ये 45 होगा, राइट। रेक्टेंगुलर टैंक है, ये
हाँ,
एंगल दिया है, ये फाइंड कर सकता है, ये भी फाइंड कर सकता है, ये भी फाइंड कर सकता है, ये भी फाइंड कर सकता है, राइट।
how will we find oh wait, parallel.
रेक्टेंगुलर टैंक बोला है ना। चल मैंने हिंट दे दिया, अभी से ज्यादा मैं बताऊंगा नहीं। अभी हिंट दे दिया, सब लोग करो, गुड क्वेश्चन। सब लोग करो, इसको नेक्स्ट क्लास में लूंगा मैं।
Okay, I think.
आ जाएगा, बहुत इजी है, लेकिन अच्छा क्वेश्चन है।
Hmm.
लेकिन तुम्हारे इसमें आएगा नहीं, यू विल गेट इट इन योर बोर्ड, ठीक है। ये कहाँ से लाई तू लेकिन।
DR बुक 2013 का 0607।
हाँ, ग्रीन वाला,
हाँ,
विच
ग्रीन।
इज वेरी गुड बुक। अगेन अगेन डेविड एलन, बहुत अच्छा बुक है वो।
Yeah, for 0607 it has everything there.
दिस वन राइट,
I can't see.
ये वाला ग्रीन कलर बुक ना, ये वाला।
हाँ, correct. Yeah, same one.
बहुत अच्छा बुक है। आई गिव यू दिस राइट, आई गिव यू दिस बुक।
You only gave.
बहुत अच्छा बुक है। डेविड इज वंडरफुल बुक, यू शुड ऑलवेज रेफर दैट। बाकी टेरी वॉल भी अच्छा है, बट दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट।
Yeah.
ठीक है, ओके, क्लियर।
Yeah.
ठीक है, तो ये करके आओ, एंड देन सेकंड वाला श्रेष्ठ तेरा हो गया, तू याद दिलाना। ठीक है तन्वी,
यस सर।
आई रिक्वायर दिस फ्रॉम यू।
यस
10.1
सर।
तू फोटो भेजना, पीडीएफ मेरे पास आना चाहिए।
यस
बेटर है
सर।
तो सैटरडे संडे तू और अनवी दोनों आ जाना मेरे घर पे, ठीक है ना। कपड़ा वपड़ा लेके शांति से।
10.1।
बी माई गेस्ट फ्रॉम 7 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग टिल 11 एट नाइट। ठीक है, 8 घंटा सोने को मिलेगा और कुछ नहीं करने को मिलेगा, एंड आधा आधा घंटा खाना खाने के लिए, एंड हाफ एन आवर फॉर बेदिंग एंड ऑल दैट। सो सोच ले, आना है कि फिर करना है?
I'll do it.
हैं?
I'll do it.
वेरी गुड, ठीक है, बेटर डू इट।
Yes sir.
नहीं तो मालूम है ना व्हाट माय नेम इज,
Yes.
क्या है?
It is. Mom, हाँ वो बता।
मॉम का मतलब क्या है?
Monster of monster.
वेरी गुड, यू नो द रियल नेम राइट। मास्टर में तो सब लोग को मालूम है, लेकिन मेरे स्टूडेंट को रियल नाम मालूम होता है मेरा, मॉन्स्टर्स ऑफ मॉन्स्टर। ठीक है, ओके, चलो सी यू, बाय।
Bye.
Bye.
ये करें,
बाय
अच्छा
सर,
डाउट
थैंक
क्लियर
यू।
हो गया?
हाँ।
डाउट क्लियर हो गया? नींद आएगी आज?
यस।
ठीक है, तू रुकना,
आया।
ये अनवी आई ना, रुकना रुकना, उसको उससे बात करता हूँ मैं
अच्छा
रिकॉर्डिंग।
मैं रुक गई। ओ।
Bye, sir. Thank
चलो बाय।
अच्छा।
सर थैंक यू।
सी यू।